everyone, welcome to our new web show, Parent Pill. I'm Sue.
And I'm Tracy.
We're hoping that this will be a quick dose of information and humor for parents everywhere, but our goal is to keep it very short.
5 minutes, down and dirty.
That's the way we like it. And we will
now that we've piqued your interest,
we'll have one topic that we devote our whole episode to each week. We're hoping to have this up every Monday on parentpill.com, so that's where you can find us, parentpill.com. And please just comment. We welcome and invite all of your comments. We would love to hear from people who want to maybe share their experiences on air, or who want to
be part of our live studio audience.
A sponsor, an advertiser, a
studio runner, yes,
and a stylist. I know that I need one. I have the Nancy Bradford hairdo from the early 80s still. So anyway, our topic for today is going to be moms who stay at home with their kids and then many years later try to get back into the workforce and have some challenges. And it's a term that I've coined, my own little term called the pink parachute. And I use that term because I just mean a lot of moms who completely opt out and they don't stay connected at all, or stay doing something part-time or consulting or writing or something, find themselves 10 or 12 years later ready to go back into the workforce. And it's like they're floating and they go to pull the cord on their parachute and it's a free fall because it's not going to open because they don't have any of that.
Been kept involved in any way, whether volunteering or finding some way of keeping their foot in the door for
right.
For a job.
And then it's a free fall. I mean, not only do they find themselves on the ground professionally, but psychologically it can just do a number. I know a lot of my friends who are really struggling because they've kind of checked out for many years and now it's just this daunting task, like how on earth do I get back in? And a lot of people say, oh, you've been a mom, that's fine, an employer's going to look so favorably on that.
And it is overwhelming to be home and be the full-time parent, and as overwhelming as that is, you still need to make time for you and make time for you and what you foresee your future to be.
Right.
And where you would like it to be.
And you can't put your dreams and your aspirations on hold. I mean, is it going to be a slower process? Yeah. I mean, let's be honest. We can't be moms. You have to sacrifice something.
Right.
You're probably not still going to be on the fast track to your goal, but, the road's just going to be a little longer, and it's going to take more time and more persistence because, being a mom is pretty time-consuming. So I think, our message is just that there are so many ways, even if you're not earning a paycheck, if you're, like you said, volunteering, taking a class at night, reading up on whatever industry it is that you want to, go into. If you want to start a business, do all the legwork, while you're home. Do the research, figure out how you're going to get funded, do all of that, product development, consult part-time, do something, stay connected.
Amateur night, Tuesday nights, try that.
When all else fails. But, and we can use ourselves as examples. I'll use myself as an example. I, was making decent money working at a Boston radio station, and then I went and stayed home for about 18 months. And then I went back to work as a general assignment reporter for a small little weekly newspaper making minimum wage. It's humbling, but it was still a great move because it was an investment in my career and in, what I wanted to do, which was to get published. And then I ended up with my own column, and now I work part-time in public relations, which has been a great move for me as well. But I had to take a step back, and I just had to find ways to still stay in it. And a lot of people say, oh, you're so lucky that you can work part-time. You're so lucky. It's not luck. It took a lot of hard work, and you have a similar story because you've worked really hard.
Been home and just trying to find a way, taking classes, just trying to stay involved in some way, volunteering, starting my own business, trying to find ways to, if nothing else, keep my sanity.
Yeah.
And, just really perfecting my cup of coffee in case Dunkin' Donuts is my only route, but
which we welcome as a sponsor, by the way.
Exactly. But just a constant having to work at it, just picking away. Because, I mean, if you're home for, 10, 12 years and, even longer, that's great. But at the end, knock on wood, they leave the house.
Right.
The kids leave the house.
If you do a good job, you work yourself out of a job as a parent, and they leave, hopefully, and start their own lives. And when the
then
dust
you're left home
settles,
with the husband. Now, do you want to be left home? Although he is pretty hot, would you
Well-
like to be left home all day with your husband?
that was my husband ringing the 1-minute warning bell.
Okay, so time's up.
Producer Tom, who, by the way, is hot. But, yeah, when the dust settles, you want to have something at the end of the day.
When you need something for you, as much
Right.
as you can give and give and give, as mothers do, give and give and give, you still need something for you and something
Right.
to call your own, whether it is, in all seriousness, maybe you do just want to have a job that it's a no-thinking type job and you just go and you
Right.
do it, but you need something. Or if you have a career aspiration that you want to get to, just keep plugging away.
Baby steps. I say it all the
Keep
time.
your foot in the door.
So our next episode, we're going to talk about specific ways to stay connected.
Right.
Like Facebook and different things like that.
Yes, if you want to friend us.
Yeah.
We
Or
need more
poke us.
friends.
Poke on Facebook. That's
I think
my
those are the only
favorite.
two terms we know computer-wise right now.
Exactly.
Facebook and we can poke.
But the bottom line is get in touch with us. You can go to parentpill.com if you're not already there watching this video. That is where you can find us. So it's parentpill.com, and we really would love you to comment